Hey everyone, my name is FaZe Mew. Yes, I'm actually part of FaZe Clan. I know I'm going to get a lot of questions asking if I'm actually in FaZe, and I just want to answer your questions now. Yes, I am. I'm the newest member. If this video gets a lot of attraction, you guys don't know who I am, then yeah. Just wanted to make sure we got that out of the way. I've never really made a tutorial video before, so you guys have to bear with me. Sorry about my commentary skills, all that stuff. The reason why I'm making this tutorial is because I know there's going to be a lot of people who want to speed run through this. You guys want to do scissors death run for fun, for exposure, for money, whatever the case is. So I'm making this tutorial because I know you guys want to save your time. You guys definitely need some tips, tricks on how to pass all these floors. As you guys can read from the title of this video, we're only going to do floors 1 through 8. If you guys want to see a tutorial on the other half of the other floors, definitely let me know by subscribing, leave a like on this video, commenting, you know, that you want to see it. So yeah. 3 things before we actually get into the video. This is completely optional. This isn't something that you guys have to do. It does help with your FPS, so if you guys want to do it, go ahead and do it. If you guys want to go ahead and turn all your video settings on low, that definitely helps out. If you guys are on Windows full screen, that's totally fine, but if you guys want to go on full screen, that's even better. Another thing that I have to mention is if you guys are running apps in the background, go ahead and turn that off. You guys definitely need that off, because if you guys are running a lot of background apps, you know, apps that you're not even using, there is no point. You guys are going to lose a lot of FPS. Another thing that you guys can do is go on Discord, go to appearance, drop all the way down, and find hardware acceleration. Once you guys find hardware acceleration, turn that off. Most of you guys probably have that on. I don't know why Discord wants you to make it smoother, but you guys gotta definitely turn that off. It's taking up a lot of your GPU. Turn that off. Last thing is, if you guys do not scroll wheel to jump, you guys definitely should get into the habit of doing so, because without this, you're not going to be able to b-hop. B-hopping is very crucial for this tutorial. If you are really trying to execute the fastest time, you guys definitely need to know how to b-hop. And so yeah, if you guys don't have the scroll wheel jump, put that on. Alright, that should be it. Let's get into the tutorial. Floor 1, I don't even really need to explain anything. I think this one's very self-explanatory. You're just jumping through the obstacle. It is floor 1, so it's the easiest one. I'm not going to go ahead and get into full detail on this floor. If you guys are struggling on this, I'm so sorry, but you guys are going to have to figure this one out on your own. For level 2, obviously it's going to be a little harder and difficult than level 1. Same concept though, there's really no tips and tricks for this one. One thing that I have to say though is if you guys jump on a platform and you guys get scared to jump onto the next one, just jump on the same platform to activate the trap. Once you guys activate the trap, you have 5 seconds until you guys have to move on to the next platform. This last jump is a little tricky. A lot of people seem to mess this up. Make sure on the second to last platform you are standing directly in the middle. Once you guys are in the middle and at the far end of the platform, go ahead and sprint and then jump at the very edge. Timing may be a little tricky, but that's how you get the job done. For level 3, going back to the b-hops we were talking about earlier in this video, you need to b-hop on this floor or you're not going to make it past. If you guys are on console, I can't help you out there. I talked to a lot of people who did scissors death run on console and they were struggling really hard. Sorry about that, console kids. I don't know how to help you on this one. But yeah, anyways, once you guys get iced on this first floor, you guys are going to want to jump down on this ramp and make sure to actually jump. You guys cannot just slide down. Once you guys make it past a little bit over the middle of the floor, you guys are going to want to jump and then start b-hopping from there. Also keep in mind, jump fatigue is a thing. If you guys don't know what that is, that's when you guys keep jumping and then you guys start losing your momentum. Your character literally starts jumping smaller and smaller. So make sure on the 3rd jump you guys wait until the very edge to jump. Don't know if there's anything else I'm missing, but that's how you do floor number 3. Level 4, everything starts getting a little complex. If you guys can't get past number 4, then you guys are definitely going to struggle with number 8. The biggest tips I have for spike traps, make sure you guys are passing a little bit over the gray bar on the trap. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. That way you're activating every single trap and all you have to do is just run right back. Run backwards. It does not matter if you turn left or turn right. It's all preference. I cannot stress this enough. There's not a certain way to spin or turn around for this. If you guys want to spin left, spin right. It's all completely up to you. Once you guys start getting around corners, then you guys have to start turning around twice. That's the biggest thing that I have to let you guys know. But once you guys have that down, then you guys should be good. This will definitely be easy if you guys are on sensitivity that you guys are comfortable with playing on. It does not matter how fast or slow your sensitivity is, as long as you guys are comfortable with playing on whatever sensitivity you guys are on. For number 5, since this is a speedrun tutorial, I want to show you guys the shortcut on this floor. I'm not going to show you guys how to do this level, how you're supposed to be doing it. I'm going to try to explain this as easy as I can. I don't know if I can or not. Once you throw down your first impulse, what you want to do is immediately click and throw your second impulse onto the wall. The timing is a little tricky. The maximum height that you get from your first impulse, you want to immediately throw your second impulse right there. Make sure when you impulse yourself for the second time, you're not leaning on the wall. You want to distance yourself. You want to leave a little bit of space for you to be able to pretty much walk forward into the room that you're supposed to be going to. Once you guys get this down, you want to just slide down and make sure you're throwing your impulse way ahead of time. No easy tip here, but you're gonna have to just pray to God that you hit yourself with the impulse and launch yourself up. Make sure you're actually jumping as well. But that is what most people do wrong. They don't end up throwing the impulse ahead of time, predicting where their character is going to be going. But after you make this jump, all you got to do is just keep jumping until you get to level 6. We're getting closer to the end of this tutorial. If you guys made it this far and you guys again want another tutorial on the other floors, make sure to subscribe. It really does help out a lot, guys. We're really on the road to 100,000 subscribers. Leave a like and a comment. Make sure to let me know if I did a good job on this tutorial. Again, this is my first ever Fortnite commentary, so don't bash on me. But yeah, anyways, for number 6, you're having to want to jump off the edge. Once you jump off the edge, as far as you can go, make sure you're looking forward. If you guys look in any other direction, it is going to mess you up really bad. Jump off the edge while looking forward, hitting W and A. So your character is moving to the left and you guys actually hit that first bouncer. Once you hit that first bouncer, you have to immediately look at the second bouncer. So turn your screen to the right, make sure you're holding W and A, going to the left. Once you actually hit the second bouncer, you're going to do the same thing, but to the third bouncer. Make sure to immediately look at the third bouncer while hitting WD. Same thing again for the fourth bouncer. You're hitting W and A, you're trying to get your character to move to the left. Once you hit that fourth bouncer, you're going to try to aim for the middle of this next bouncer. It's okay if you directly don't land in the middle. You'll still be able to launch yourself into the doorway. Biggest tip that I have for this is make sure you're slowing down towards the end as well. If you are pressing W and you are moving forward while you're in the air trying to hit that door, you're going to overshoot yourself just a bit and you will end up falling and hitting a trap. For this next section, it's going to be a little difficult to explain. An easy tip that I found out is to understand the timing of an impulse grenade. You guys have to immediately jump right after it goes off. If you guys jump any earlier, it will mess you up. You will not be able to reach your destination. It will not give you the maximum height that you are wanting. You really have to play this by ear. Going back to level number 4, you guys know how to avoid a trap. Remember, it is a corner piece, so you guys are having to turn around twice. Right after you set off the traps, make sure you guys go ahead and throw the impulse. You really want to make sure that you just know the timing of the impulse. I'm about to play the audio so you guys can hear it in slow motion and everything. Make sure you're moving forward immediately after you jump as the impulse is just exploding. Once you get onto the first platform, set off the traps like you normally would. You really don't need a running start when it comes to impulsing yourself. Again, it's all about the timing. If you get the timing correctly, you do not need a run whatsoever. I would say take your time on this. If you jump right after the impulse explodes, it should launch you high enough for you to be able to get onto the second platform. This third impulse that you need to do, this one does actually require you to do a running start. Same thing again though, if you know the timing correctly, it will launch you. Again, this one's all ear. The biggest tip that I can give you guys is just learn the timing of an impulse grenade. Once you go ahead and throw the impulse onto the ground, run and move forward, and as the impulse is exploding, jump, and it should launch you onto that platform.
Wait, guys, what is this number? Is this... Oh, it's a 7. Okay, so I passed 6 is what that means. Alright, cool.
Make sure when you guys get to this ramp that you guys don't mess up and you guys jump over this. There is a spike trap right there. For number 7, you're going to have to avoid the first spike trap. That one should be very easy for you guys at this point. You guys are wanting to do on level 7 is you guys want to jump on the very edge of the jump pad. Immediately after you hit the jump pad, if you guys hit space or jump or scroll wheel, whatever, character will redeploy at the highest peak it can possibly go up to. Don't know if that makes any sense. But yeah, you want to hit the jump pad and immediately hit space right after. Once you guys do this, you guys want to start flying over the edge. Stay really close to the openings. This door is the really tricky part here. One thing that helps me is to actually look at my Fortnite character. Just make sure you're centering yourself with the door, and it should be simple from there on out. Immediately after you go through the door, you're going to have to hit W and D. It's just a lot of aiming for this one. You're going to shoot through the door, and you're going to try to shoot for the tires. If you hit the edge of the tire, it will not launch you. What you're trying to shoot for is the middle of the tire. Once you hit the tire, you're going to hold W, and that's going to send you flying into floor number 8. Finally, our last floor. If you guys nailed level number 4, then you guys should be able to do this. Do not get intimidated because there are a lot of traps. Sometimes when the trap doesn't get set off, there is still a way to recover, guys. Say for instance the floor doesn't go off. You still have a lot of time. Do not panic. Just run right back and then try again. I'll show a bunch of examples here, but at this point I think you guys should be able to get this. I'm sure if you guys watch me do this one time, then you guys will be able to see what you're supposed to be doing and how the course is. If you can see what the level is like, then you can do it. The biggest thing about recovering on this floor, you'll have to run backwards 3 times, and it is doable. If you're running back onto it for the 3rd time, all you guys have to do is stand on the very edge of where you first came in. I'll slow it down so you guys can kind of see what I'm talking about. It's really hard to explain the recovering. As long as you guys are making it past that gray bar, the one that we were talking about on level 4, if you make it past that, you'll be able to set off all traps. Again, it does not matter if you turn left, turn right. When you guys get to the ramps, make sure you guys are standing on the very bottom of the ramp. Stay very still when you jump. If you guys jump while moving, it's going to set off the trap and it's going to kill you. I'm just going to go ahead and show you guys a bunch of examples of me recovering. I'm also going to show you guys me running through this level. Also, by the way, if this tutorial helped you guys, again, make sure to leave a like on this video. It took me only 1 hour to try to run through this course. It took me a while on floor number 8 because I was trying to figure out tips and tricks for it, but I honestly can't tell you guys. All I can say is don't panic. Just seeing all those traps can be intimidating. Again, yes. I'm going to go ahead and leave it off for you guys to watch and see if you guys can learn something from just watching me do it, because honestly, that's how I did it. I started watching Cizzorz do it. Watching him do it kind of made me realize what I was supposed to be doing. So I'm going to slow down a couple of clips for you guys, and yeah, let me go ahead and just play those.